In 1975, New York City garbage was piling up several feet high. The Bronx had up to 130,000 fires, and the police union were handing out pamphlets titled "Welcome to Fierce City," warning tourists. All of this was due to the 1975 fiscal crisis. But why did New York City's economy go downhill so fast?
This was a time of expansive government, of a time where government's going to help more people. And New York City was an epicenter of that. We're a big-hearted, well-meaning city, a great cradle of opportunity, a union town, public workers, so we wanted to do everything for everyone. The problem is we didn't have the money to do everything for everyone, so said, oh, well, we'll have money next year. Let's borrow some money because we'll get it next year and we'll pay it back. But that's not sustainable.
Right.
The banks who lent the city money said, we're not going to do it anymore. That's when you have a crisis. The state comes in, Governor Carey says, okay, we'll backstop. We're going to set up some structure. There's a financing arm because he can't get financing anymore. The Municipal Assistance Corporation. We're going to dedicate some revenues and borrow against it. There's an oversight arm because the city isn't managing its money well, the Financial Control Board. We're going to oversee and make sure you don't do anything wrong. The problem still was the fact that no one would end up lending the Municipal Assistance Corporation money because they weren't confident they were going to get paid back. So while they set up the structures, they still didn't have the money coming in, and that's when the governor worked with Felix Rohatyn, one of the bankers, to try to devise a plan. And ultimately that plan, through some different stages, was to have the union use their pension funds to buy the bonds. Then, of course, they still need the federal government to backstop. And that's when Ford makes his famous speech, right? So ultimately, we have a state law that says you use these accounting principles, you balance your budget, you have a 4-year financial plan so you know what's going to happen, you modify it every quarter. Those systems that were set up in the 70s are the things that have helped get us to this place and kept us out of crisis since then.
Do you think New York City nowadays has what it takes to avoid this type of crisis? Let me know what you think. Stay curious, my friends.